butterflies. Come on in. We're going to chat again. It's about that time of day. This time got me all messed up. I ain't lying. It's got me confused like the dickens. I'm waiting on the sun to go down because I usually come on at 7 and the sun is down. Y'all don't see no sun down here. It's just now deciding to go down. Yeah, I'm all messed up, but I'm in here. I'm waiting on y'all. Just hold your horses for a minute. We're going to talk about some red flags tonight. Y'all know about the red flags. If you don't, you're going to find out about them tonight. Red flags on social media, red flags in life, period. Hey, I see y'all coming. What's up? Let's see who was the first one in the building tonight. It was Misty. Hey, Misty. Hope you had a great day. The queen is in here all the way from Canada. Come on in to Gisty. Hey, Cam. How you doing? You look nice. Well, thank you. I thought I'd kind of, look a little better for y'all tonight. You let y'all see what I look on a night when I put a little makeup on, okay? Yeah, I usually come out here like plain Jane and whatever. So if I can come out here and y'all can accept me in the raw, then y'all can accept me when I do a little something, something. Yeah, not bad for 70. Hey, LaWanda, how's it going? Hey, Nop Tiger, how you doing? Well, let's get into it because it's getting a little late in the evening, and I know y'all gonna want to make some comments, and I want you to because I want to see how y'all feel about this. Thank you, Tajistin. So tonight I wanted to talk about red flags. I wanted to talk about it last night, but we got on that man thing, which we might go from red flags on men too. Over here might not finish it, but we're gonna get as far as we can get. Because y'all know how y'all act. Then y'all get me on one and I can't concentrate back to the topic. Conversation. What's up, Miss Joy? How you doing this evening? So y'all know I like to start with definition. So let me tell you what the definition I found of a red flag is. We've all heard about it. Okay. So what does a red flag symbolize? That's the red flags, Justin. They out there. That 65-year-old man got a red flag too. You better look at him. A signal of danger or a problem can be referred to as a red flag. Okay? A usage that originated in the 18th century. So them red flags you just put up there to just, they've been, well, help me Jesus. They've been around for a long time. I'm trying to get some specs here. I don't want to miss nothing. Hey, Remnant, how you doing? Yours got a caution sign. They better. And you better not ignore them when you see them, when you feel them, when you hear them. You don't always have to see them. And I'm going to tell you how I deal with red flags. I don't just come out and pop off and say, you did this, you said that. Let them know I know. I ignore it. I may go on with it for a minute because I want to see how far they're going to go. And when they think they're setting me up, no, you actually got set up because you talked too much, you said too much, okay? And you did exactly what I wanted you to do by thinking you knew what you were talking about, but you really didn't. So you deal with the consequences when you face with them on red flags, okay? Why do y'all think people use red flags? Why do they do that? What is the real reason? Hey, Patricia Gray, how you doing? So I'm gonna give you some examples while y'all thinking about this, and y'all start making your comments so I can get into y'all's head and see if y'all know anything. I know at y'all's ages. Tajissa is probably the youngest one in here, but she know about some red flags too. Anybody that has lived through teenage years, adolescence, they start early in life. Warning signs. It's if you're going to adhere to them or if you're going to just keep on trucking. Some people going to keep on trucking because they ain't got shit to lose. If you ain't got nothing to lose, why would you stop? Visual reasons, okay. Caution, Lawana. You got a caution sign up there too. I think in life, especially living in these days, we all better have some type of caution sign. Because you'll end up in a whole lot of trouble. Following people that you think know you, like you. These people are in your life for a reason. You have something that they want. They may want to be in your circle. They may want to look like you. They may want to come into your life to find out how you did what you did, how you got where you got. Get into your home, your man in your home, your children in your home. I'm cautious of people who are always attacking people too. They're hiding something. They're deflected. If y'all don't agree with what I'm saying, you can always put your comments in the chat. Ain't no right, ain't no wrong, and we ain't disagreeing on nothing. We talking about it. We're gonna chat about it. So you look in the mirror, says Not Tiger, and you question yourself. Exactly. You better. Okay. So examples of red flags in older people include, but are not limited to, pain. See, it gets into your physical also, your emotions, your social. You're being attacked all around. Okay? These people are of the devil, okay? Believe it. And they have a shrewd way of expressing themselves and hiding by trying to deflect off of you what is really deeply hurting them inside. You only see me out here on the camera. Y'all may follow me from time to time when I'm out and about or whatever. So I've said it before. You probably know more about me and have seen me out and about and socializing with people than anybody out here. Most people go behind the screen and they stay back there. And it's easier. Believe me, it's much easier to sit behind that screen and talk to you than to come out here face to face and talk to you. Because you seeing everything. You seeing every expression on my face. You seeing my hair, my eyes, my nails. I mean, you can find everything in the world to criticize. But those who do the most red flagging, deflecting, or whatever, you don't see them very often. They're not going to do that. Because then that gives you the opportunity to snap back. Good evening, Shatika. How you doing? Hey, LaWanda. LaWanda's saying facts. So, okay, back to this older adult like myself. It can cause me falls, trauma, fever, sudden unexplained weight loss. I'm not eating because they got my mind so messed up until I'm forgetting. I'm just concentrating on what they saying and why they saying it. Not me. I'm not caring nothing about somebody I don't know, don't want to know. Wish they had never even come out here in the world for us to know. Oh no. That's why trolls are nasty with what they do. Exactly. And that's a coward. A troll is a coward. Did y'all hear that before y'all come in here tonight? Y'all are cowards. If you can't come out here with your name and say what you got to say and show your face out here on YouTube, anybody trying to listen to what you got to say? Nobody at all. And I'm not sure if I have any mods in here because I know DJ was on and two of my mods are over there. I haven't seen any of them tonight, but I'm not worried because, like I say, I've learned how to scroll over them. I'll push the button and I get them off myself. They usually try to come in about 10, 15 minutes after I'm on. If you take 2 steps forward and 2 steps back, you might want to check your mindset. Exactly. Why are you even being associated with these people? The red flag is up there. And you're going to still stay with these people. Now, see, I back out of situations silently. Anything that has happened, even with me out here on YouTube, I was gone and they didn't even know I was gone. When they realized I was gone, then they come for the attack. Baby, I've been gone. No, that's why you didn't see me. That's why I didn't come into your chat, because I'm out of there. I don't want to be associated with you. You ain't got nothing for me. The onset of weakness may occur. Sensory loss, loss of bowel or bladder function. Now, don't nobody want to be sitting up there pooping on themselves. That could happen to older people. And trust me, these people don't care. They don't give a flying flip about you. But I did read something today about YouTube is going to be not just YouTube, but social media across the board. These same people who are out here attacking people every day are making it hard for new content creators that's coming on. Some of these ignorant ones that's coming on attacking people because they trying to get in with the people who have a few following to pull that following up. Why would you want to build a channel like that? That makes no sense to me at all. I'm going to come out here and I'm going to start a channel when I know doggone well I might get a few people over there that think like that or feel like that about the person. But I got to keep that stuff up. You ain't no good. That's what you are. It could give me headaches, bone pain. Well, that's enough right there. I don't even want to go any further. Because everything I just said, trauma, fever, unexplained weight loss, severe pain, sensory loss, bowel and bladder function, discomfort, headaches, and bone pain, anxiety attacks, depression, ain't no way. Red flags should indicate that the person might not be able to participate in a mature, key word, mature conversation or relationship. And a conversation about your concerns might not solve the issue. We got to note a few things here. Noting that these signals are usually more about someone's character and personality or stage in life, and that people can't necessarily change. Isn't that what's attacked out here all the time? Your character, your personality, your stage in life. Aren't elderly people attacked out here all the time? Now, I'm not saying some shouldn't be, because y'all not get into that stuff, okay? It's how you conduct yourself on the platform. If I come out here cussing and fussing and raising hell every day and jumping people, what do I expect? You cannot tell a person how to attack back. But if I'm not bothering you and you trying to use me as content, I'm going to kick back, relax, and see what you got to say. I'm going to see how far I need to go with it. Only a fool would keep doing it. So I'm going to see how foolish you really are. Okay? A red flag is in life means something that indicates or draws attention to a problem, danger, or irregularity. How many of y'all have had red flags and totally ignored it? I'm sure in your teenage years, for sure, you fell in love with somebody. All the red flags was there. People were in your ears telling you. You ain't want to believe them because love had just taken over. That little puppy love stuff. It just, you couldn't believe, my friend just want him for herself. All kind of things came through your head. But yet you tend to just want to go on and say, it's not happening, to get your heart broken and hurt. And that those first little love things, they hurt bad. They linger on forever. It just hurts you to the bone when you see them with somebody else. They were already with them when they got with you. 9 times out of 10, they ain't gonna stay with them. And what kind of woman would that be anyway? Who knew that they had stopped talking to you or they had started talking to somebody else, but yet they stayed around with them. That's the kind of stuff I don't realize then or now. I can't, that's over my head. Y'all got to help me with that. Why do people ignore red signs? Sometimes they just don't want to face reality. That's the number one reason right there. They would just rather ignore it, but not face it. I ignore it, but I face it. Okay? And I'm on the back end figuring out, okay, what do I need to do? Because I ain't going to let my left hand know what my right hand is doing. So you're not going to know what's going on the back end. So that's how I operate. That would be stupid. You in a game of cards and you going to pimp your trump cards. They already know who got the trumps. You going to put your high cards, your ace, king, queen, and jack. Don't do that. I lost my chat. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I got to go back up. My chat went up. YouTube be doing too damn much for me. Okay, where am I? Hold on, y'all. Let me find where I was. If you take 2 steps, okay, I read that one. Be real or swipe left. I know that's right, Shatika. Knob Tiger, I'm a coward. I got a reason. No, you don't have a reason to be a coward. Don't ever call yourself a coward. I mean, people may call me a coward because if somebody comes out here and say something about me, I don't just, boom, come right back. That's the name of the game. That's running commentary for money. That ain't even commentary. That's just going back and forth for money. I don't do that. Because I make sure what I say and what I do can stand in a court of law. And I've told y'all that over and over and over. YouTube is no place to solve anything. But if you notice, ain't nobody took nobody to court yet. Because it's all about money out here. But I was telling y'all, I was reading where social media is not going to be paying for the kind of stuff that comes out here every day talking about people. See, that's what I'm talking about. People don't know when to stop. It's a time and a place for everything. Don't call yourself a content creator if you don't have no content. Now you're making it hard for everybody else out here. The biggest portion of content creators' money is coming from contributions from their chat anyway. YouTube pays you for the videos, but it's different on every video depending on what they choose to pay you. And they will even have cash out parties and stuff out here to get money. I don't think it should be like that. I think that they should pay you according to the content. Put it on a computer and let the computer decide how much to pay you based on your audience, how they commented in there, the views you got, and everything else. But not based on tearing down a person's character. And there's too many channels out here like that, so far as I'm concerned. Hey, Evelyn, how you doing? Shatika, that's foul. Stealing someone's hard work and they do nothing but steal someone else's efforts. God don't like ugly. And let me tell you, this is a year of exposure. Remember, I told y'all this. Y'all will see a lot of content. It happens every year, but this is going to be the big year where you're going to see a lot of content creators leaving the scene for all various reasons. Since I have been watching YouTube, not so much Facebook, but YouTube, every year, channels just disappear. And you wonder, well, what happened to them? I haven't seen them in a long time. And then it's so many of them out here now, you might miss them, but you forget they ever were out here. But it's been a lot of channels that came and went. Yeah, a lot of it is cyberbullying. That's going to stop. Okay? If you need to tell my identity, then I am a troll. And you got channels that I wouldn't go in, not Tiger. I don't go in those kind of channels. I don't look at them. That's why I say you got to have no content at all if you coming from me. Because I'm not looking at you. I don't know what you're saying. I don't care what you're saying. I'm over here doing my content. I have looked at you in the past, and that's why I don't look at you no more. To just that I was raised no matter what to respect anyone, especially my older. in my culture, you do not even look at elderly the wrong way. And it used to be like that here in America. It started in the 80s with the 80s babies, is when I started seeing disrespect. Back when I was growing up, if you were an older person, you took the time to hold the door open for them. You might go and see them trying to get out the car and you hold the door open, help them get out the car. People actually helped older people then. But older people also grew up in my generation and didn't respect themselves. So how in the hell you think somebody else gonna respect you? If I don't respect me, I cannot ask y'all to respect me. You will see just the opposite now. You will see people who are older who disrespect, and they drawing in disrespectful younger people into their channels who are just like them. That's not a good legacy to leave behind, people. I'm not doing it. I don't care what. I'm not. And I've given y'all many reasons why. I have family that look at my channel, friends, church members, co-workers, people I've met in different parts of the world. So I'm not. I'm just meeting y'all out here. How do I expect for you to stay in my channel and that's not your personality? Not doing it. Hey Pierre, how you doing? Hey, that ain't T. You hit the like button. Where your wrench at, ain't T? I didn't see Jules the other day. Well, maybe it'll show up. Because I had some crazy stuff that happened to my channel all the time. This morning, when I went to look at it, it had old videos that had came up on top of the video I did last night. I have to constantly go and get on the big computer and look in my studio to see what's going on. Change out passwords and all this stuff. These people are crazy out here. Like, how is what you doing gonna hurt me? You in it for a different reason. You got to have the money. I have other income. I come when I want to. I stay as long as I want to. So stop it. Go find you some way of making you some money, because this ain't gonna make you none over here messing with mine. Okay. Screw hate. What a name. Shatika say blessings to the moderators who boot out undesirables. Exactly. I'm never gonna read it, so a smart one would realize. Hold on. Oh, I see it now. I didn't see it the first time. Okay, that's good. And thank you for coming in, Auntie. I'm never gonna read their comments because I insert my information and then read a comment. So by the time I get down there, the moderators have already taken them out. So a smart person, see, they're saying they are kind of dumb. A smart person would realize this lady ain't gonna never see what you said. I don't talk to my moderators on the backside asking them, girl, what they say. Who want to hear that? Nobody care. I don't remove or time out comments unless they're cussing, inappropriate, or clearly children acting up. If they just say hi or be polite, I leave them in. And that's fine. That's fine. Because I meant to go downstairs last night and get the guy who came in from France and put him back in. As soon as he said hi, Yo-Yo took him out. And I really don't want that because I'm attracting people from around the world. This is international. Everybody's looking. Don't take somebody out just because they say hi. Wait till they say something they ain't got no business. Hold on. Okay, let me get on down. Nerd gamer. What's the topic at hand? I just stumbled up on this live. Also, greetings. Greetings to you as well. Tonight we're talking about red flags. Okay? And we've already talked about the definition of it, some signs that old people, once the red flag is out and they've ignored it, some symptoms they may have from it. Hey, Ms.V before. And now we're getting on down to why do people ignore red flags? Sometimes they just don't want to face reality. Okay, that's the last thing we talked about. Other times they just miss it. They don't see the red flags. or they lack boundaries. They don't know how far to go or when to back up. Okay? Other words for red flags is warning signs of red light. It may be called wake up call, a cause for alarm. There is always an excuse for everything, even things they don't require excuses. They will have an excuse. Start thinking about what I'm saying. You see, it's facts. Red flag is not fair, but then what my mom always told me, life is not fair. He never told you it was going to be fair. It wasn't fair to him either to drag across up a hill and hang up there and die for our sins. So don't never worry about whether life is fair or unfair. You'll get through it. You just got to make smart choices and smart decisions. Because the term is used in private conversations and often with people we consider as being in our trusted circle. That's usually the ones that'll hurt you the most, the ones that's inside of your trusted circle. They can be friends, they can be family, it can be anybody. The judgment and the comments we make often have no positive impact whatsoever. When there are red flags and a person is coming for you, it's not going to be positive. If they're coming for you, it's always going to be negative. Instead, they negatively affect how others view you. There are people out in the world that can't decipher right from wrong. They can't decipher, oh, I like her, so she can't be lying. Even if I bring the paper out and show them that that person is lying, they gonna hang with them like minds. Okay? Some moderators do it different, but that's me. Okay, I'm fine with it, Auntie. The ones I removed so far, Auntie, you ain't got to keep explaining. I trust you to do what you do, okay? Amelia says, oh my God, your glasses, they are such a nice pop of color. I just went and bought a whole bunch of different they reader glasses. So those don't cost that much. So I got all colors and I just went lay all over the house and I just try to find one. I got on pink and red heart t-shirt tonight. So I laid them out here. So when I got ready to put my glasses on, I got the right color to match. Thank you, Amelia. Hey, Lily, how's it going? Not having boundaries make you ignore red flags. And they do. That's a good point, Tajista. You are so right. Okay. Brazil Marines. Good evening, and I'm fine. We're talking about red flags over here. Just get into the conversation. Feel free. Watching from Amazon rainforest jungle in Brazil. Oh, party place, huh? Okay. Well, welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Tiger, first time in. Yes, my name. Auntie Tiger. We're not talking about that. Okay, bye. Okay, Brazil. Are you from? No, I'm not from Brazil. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from here in the U.S. Yes, I can agree with that. Boundaries are essential for everything, especially in relationships in my generation. Yes. In any generation, I'm gonna put it that way, nerd gamer. You have to have some boundaries, or else somebody's gonna go too far. Somebody's just not gonna go far enough. You got to meet at the same kill, at the same place. I had to see a therapist to help me with boundaries. That's after the narcissistic husband. And I can see that. Once you get with narcissistic people, they control you so bad and don't let them have an addiction like alcohol to go along with it. That is not a winning combination. Them people can beat you down with their lip service so bad. I've been around alcoholics and they have a whole different personality when they're drinking. If they're a happy person when they're not drinking, they're a whole different person when they are, or vice versa. Louisiana State, U.S., capital Baton Rouge. Yes. Yeah. So red flags are warning signs that indicate unhealthy or manipulative behavior. They are not always recognizable at first, which is part of what makes them so dangerous. No, I don't. I speak English and English only. Took French in college and don't remember but a few words. They are not always recognizable at first, and they are dangerous. However, they tend to grow bigger and become more problematic over time. So that's why it's important as soon as you see, hear, touch, feel, however that red flag comes to you, you better recognize it. Now, it's going to present a lot of problems and a lot of trouble. Okay. When people make up lies on you, that's usually a red flag. Why would a person just sit up and make up a lie on you? Because they got something that they're trying to do and they're using you as a pawn. Okay? You better question it real fast. The first lie you hear, question it. Okay, this one here gone off the deep end right here. And just sit up and just lie. Back away, question it, question you, try to put pieces together, but don't confront them. Let them go. Let them say what they got to say and then hit them with the comeback. Okay? Ms.V, with this new set of YouTube, if you troll up too fast, you will end up in somebody. I did that on somebody's live I was watching. I was scrolling up too fast and I flipped over and I was on I Am Zamba's live. Yeah. And then I just figured out if I hit it and scroll back down, it just flipped right on over again. I don't think I necessarily like what they've done. And I don't know the meaning of that. Why would you do that? And I believe that's how trolls come in. It could be, but I don't like it. Carla, my love, yes, if you swipe your finger up, down, it take you to the next. The trolls are also double, triple comment even after I remove it. Wow, they slick. But they need to get that under control now. And I'm sure they have a lot of employees there. And somebody should be watching this and saying, this is not working. They've had this out here for a few weeks now. By now, if it was my company, they're hearing the comments. Somebody is looking at it, whether it be a computer or whether it be a person, to put the ads on there. All right, let's get into the comments here. Okay, Peyton, me and okay, keeps jumping, Peyton. I don't know where it went. Hold on. Okay, Peyton was time out. I was in a lot of lives and chats whom I didn't know. Oh, wow. So I need to be very careful not to be talking. I saw that happen on Miss America's Live. I could hear it in the background. One of those ladies who was on the panel obviously had flipped into another chat and she didn't realize because I could hear the other person talking in the background. And I was like, she's flipped that thing. She don't realize that. I said, oh my God, that could be not good because you could flip into a wrong channel. Bad time. Big Okay, they will always blame others. Toxic people. And it is never their fault. They spend more time rationalizing their behavior than improving it. Toxic people will often try to shift the blame onto others, even when they are wrong. They manipulate the situation to make it look like they are right all of the time. Another red flag of a toxic person is that they have the unwillingness to take responsibilities for their actions. A trigger is an event, sound, sight, smell, or touch that elicits an emotional response or prompts the memory of a trauma or unpleasant event. These are things that may have happened in their life. It could have been early on, but they have not been able to get past that point in life. And the least little thing you say or do, it will trigger them back to that childhood event, and here they come after you like a mad lion, a tiger, a bear, clawing. That's an emotional issue. That person needs therapy. No accountability like narcs. No, they don't. Call it saying, you are right, Ms.V. Okay. Let me see. A red flag is a warning sign of danger ahead. I cannot express that enough. Do not ignore them. I have ignored some in life, and it wasn't detrimental, but it caused some problems that didn't need to be in my life. And it took some time to get rid of that person and that problem. No accountability. I love that, Lawana, because that's true. One of the biggest red flags in a person is unreliability or being unreliable. They'll always tell you, I'm going to be there or pick me up. Yeah, I want to go. And at the last minute, you might have to even call them, not knowing they're not going, and say, good girl, what time you want to go? Oh, I'm not going. I don't like to deal with people like that. Don't tell me and have me believe, because I could have asked somebody else if I didn't want to go along. And then you sitting up there like everything is all right. But let me do it to you and you got a problem. Mm-mm. Now, that's an unstable person. You're suffering with something. You got to move on. Red flag in the dictionary should be next to narcissistic. Narcissistic. That's some bad stuff to deal with. They control freaks, Tajisti, and you saying that you have dealt with one before. God bless your heart, and I'm glad you got out of it sane. Okay, because a lot of people, they drive them crazy. If you're not a very strong person, they can keep coming for you and coming for you. But if you notice, they always come for the weaker people. There could be people out here talking about them like a dog. They ain't fooling with them. They don't want to go back and forth with them. They want to tear down a person that's less than or have less than them. Okay. One of the let me see, I read that. A man being consistently late, not showing up for his dates, or disappearing for days at a time is a huge red flag. Okay. Things come up, but people should value your time and feelings enough to let you know if he needs some space, or can I take a rain check? Hey, Carol Anna, how you doing? Red flags are warning signs that can indicate potential problems in various areas of your life. Let me name you some. Controlling your behavior. That's that narcissism, suggestion. Lack of trust, low self-esteem, physical codependency. You see that a lot too. People who have low self-esteem, and they have to team up. They can't do it on their own. They'll team up so they have somebody on this side of them and that side of them, and they in the middle, so they know that person is gonna come for you, and this person's gonna come for you. I wouldn't give a damn if they had a whole army. I can stand on my own. Emotional, mental abuse, substance abuse, narcissism, and anger management issues. These should all draw a red flag. Getting on down. On some media, a sign that a person would turn out to be or is a bad or problematic partner. If you spot a red flag, it is a sign that you need to move on from the relationship. Whatever type of relationship it is, whether it's a romantic relationship or whether it's Just a friend relationship. Move on. Do not stay there as soon as you see it. Why do you feel like you have to stay there and be abused or take that abuse? You don't. I promise it's somebody better. So here are some red flags that look out for. Being secretive. They always gotta go. I gotta go run some errands. Why you can't just say I gotta go to the grocery store? Or why you can't say I gotta go? Uh, I'll talk to you later. You gotta make it seem like it's something so important that I say secret. I say errands, and you trying to figure out. No, that's how you do things. I could care less what you're doing. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I still don't have it. All gone. I'm gonna do the onion tonight. I didn't want to put it on to smell onion today. If I'm asleep, I don't smell it. I'm gonna get to your comment. Hold on. Gaslighting is used to make people feel bad about yourself and hinder your self-esteem. Gaslighting is one of the biggest things I've seen here lately. Love bombing, making you move too fast, giving you expensive gifts, and trying to overwhelm you with positive sentiments. Let me get to you. Rico, I have a friend who says a lots of hurtful things about my body. And when I confront them, they openly say to all of my friends, guys, we can't make jokes about my name because they get butt hurt. But Rico, my question is, and welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Glad you made your comment. Why do you stay around those type of people? Why don't you move out that circle? If they saying hurtful things to you, I wouldn't want to stay around them. Talk to me. Okay. The next thing after love bombing, people pleasing. It's a lot of them in the world. I would never come to social media looking for friends. Friends I have not been in that company, I have not been anywhere with. And then when we do meet up somewhere, oh my God, is that the way they look? Is that the way they dress? Is that the way they act in public? Hey, Keisha, how you doing? So with Keisha, we talking about, I don't know how long you've been in there, but we're talking about red flags tonight. So people pleasing. Once you bend over backwards to keep that other person happy in all aspects of your life, you are going to be miserable as hell. You don't know how much energy they're drawing from you. You are no more than a puppet on a string. Who wants to live like that? How much money are they giving you? Are you being paid to do that? Nothing. That's chump change. Don't do that. Red flags in general, by anything, Keisha, yes. Hi, Joseph, how are you? I stay around her because she's been friends with all my friends for longer. And if I stop being friends with her, I kind of have to start over with my social circle. What's wrong with that? Why not start over with your social circle now and just make little gradual steps backwards? And then by the time she realizes it, you have walked on. Just because you've been friends for life don't mean you got to stay friends for life. People move around, Rico. And I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just suggesting it because I don't know you and I don't know her. Okay. I'm just reading what you're saying in here. Just doesn't sound like a good place for you to be because you sound like you hurt because they're talking. If they were really your friends, they wouldn't be talking about you, first of all. So you just really need to sit down and analyze this thing and evaluate and figure out what you want to do. Because it's not going to get any better. You've taken it too long already. Okay. After people pleasing, let's see. One of the biggest red flags in a person, I already talked about that, is unreliable and unreliability. There's also verbal or physical abuse. Now, both of them can be bad, especially sometimes physical abuse can hurt, but verbal abuse can hurt worse because physical abuse is going to only happen to you. And it's going to sting for a little while and the pain is going to go away unless they really, really hurt you. Verbal abuse out here in front of the world, social media is the world, can be more stinging than that physical abuse because people don't really know you. They just hearing what people say, and people will take it and run with anything anybody says these days. They don't care if it's the truth. They don't. Keisha says a red flag for me is always trying to one up me. I have had friends like that. They're not good. I'm glad you say you have had, mean past tense. They gone. Yeah. And I don't have no problem getting rid of people or walking away from people. I really don't. All my life, if I've had to walk away from somebody, God says somebody better to replace them. I don't need to be around somebody I can't trust. I don't know when they're going to stab me. I don't know how they're going to stab me. They don't really like me, but they acting like it. No, don't do that. Go find you somebody else to play with. Okay, let's see. Renan, watch that "you're too sensitive" remark from the narcissist. Exactly. Yeah. They trying to pull you down, your self-esteem down. And once they get into your head, they got you there and they know exactly what to say, how to say it, when to say it. They know how to hurt. Keisha say, yes, gone, and probably should have been gone before you even saw it because sometimes we don't see the red flags right away. You gave some red flags pertaining towards men, and I could agree with 90% of the ones you mentioned. Could you give red flags for women? They basically the same. Women are a little bit more shrewd than men. Men are just going to come out and say it and do it. Women play catty games. They'll pretend to be your friend when they really not. They'll be around you for their own reasons. Watching when they start copying your style. When they start saying and throwing little hints about you to hurt you, or they know it's not true, but they say it in a way. They're usually low self-esteem women. And they're trying to pull themselves up above you because they really would like to be you and have what you have your personality and everything else. But they have copied you now. So they know how to go out there and try to be like you, but they need to push you out the way so they can get that attention, if that makes any sense to you. Okay. Red flag for women is a woman who wants or expects a man to pay for every single thing from the start. There, Keisha just gave you one. The other animator. Hey, Ms.V, quick question. What do you think about? Okay. Thank you for the view. We talked about verbal or physical abuse. Okay. And they both, like I said, can be very bad. If things escalate to any form of any abuse, verbal, physical, emotional, it's a very important thing to remove yourself no matter what. Just leave. I'm telling you, it's not worth staying there. It's not going to get any better. It's like they really want you to leave anyway. So I just go myself. I'm not taking it. Verbal is bad, says Keisha. Okay, excessive jealousy to the point they will lie, steal, or kill. You don't want to be around nobody like that either. And there are definitely red flags for it. Everything I'm talking about, that is a red flag. It's when you see it, when you hear it, when you feel it, okay? You need to move on. No matter what. You ain't lost nothing if you moving on. You're going to lose something if you stay there. Maybe your life. Depends on how bad it gets. They don't trust you. So they have to get rid of you because of their trade secrets. You may know something they don't want told. They know they've told you, but they feel like if they can come out here and they can bully you and they can lie on you, you'll move on. Not necessarily. It depends on what personality you're dealing with. Yo-Yo came in and she said, "You better run." I know that's right, Yo-Yo. My life is worth way more than somebody I don't know. And I did get to know them, and they ain't right for me, but I'ma still stand there and try to be friends with them. Not me. They could have a history of infidelity too. That's not going to be good in the end. None of this stuff is going to be good in the end because you're going to look back and see your life has been wasted. I can't go back now if I didn't have a happy life then and try to pick it back up if my life was bad between 30, 40, or 50. I'm 70 now, so I'm going to go back and try to pick that life up again. I don't even have the energy. I wouldn't even want to. That's why I don't agree to just stay there just to be staying there. No, not me. Someone that always has to dominate the conversation and talk about self. Exactly. I can't stand that either, Keisha. Why do you got to sit up there and tell me all about? I'll find out about you, okay? And if you do it, you ain't gonna see me but one time. I cannot do that. I don't want to hear about all that. We ain't in the right circles. We're in the wrong circles, okay? You go your way, I go my way. Find somebody who want to hear all that. Okay, y'all help me with Rico. He got some questions. If someone else has red flags, how would they get rid of them? Therapy probably is the only thing that's gonna help them. They got to first realize that they got some red flags to get rid of. Why do they have these red flags? I don't know, Rico. That's a good question. Somebody might can answer for you in the chat. They don't. You stay away from them. Keisha just told you. Rico. Okay. Where am I? History of infidelity was the last thing. Workalism or worker alcoholism. I made me up a word. Somebody that stays at work all of the time. They have a home, they have a family, but they rather be working than to go home. It's a problem. It is often easy to see a substance of addictions there. They don't want to go home because when they leave work, finally, they can go gambling. They can go and do drugs. They can go and chase women. They don't want to be at home. But for whatever reason, they feel the need to stay there. Maybe they built a house and they tied up a lot of money in it. Maybe they have children, so they just don't want to leave their children, but they ain't trying to spend a whole lot of time there. Maybe they like the wife, but they don't love the wife. She might be a good mother to the kids and she might be a good housekeeper, but that's as far as it goes. Other than that, they not of no use to them. All right. The red flags are what you won't accept. Exactly. You don't. They're negatives. They're danger warnings. You don't want to do it. It is okay. They struggle to leave work because they suffer from anxiety. They can go just a mile a minute and you'll see them just going. And when they come at you, they're coming at you just you're not gonna be able to get a word in. Don't listen to that stuff. Walk away from it. They're masking themselves. They don't have healthy relationships. Their relationships only last for a little while. You'll see it all the time. They'll start out with this big circle of people, and when it comes down to the end, it might be one or two. In the very end, it ain't gonna be one or two, because they're gonna get rid of them and get a whole brand new circle of people that they can use to do what them last two didn't do. What you saying? Nor gamer. If a man doesn't want to go home after work, then there's also red flags and then home behind closed doors. I agree. Aside from that, a man would work very hard to provide for his family needs. You are absolutely right. Nor gamer, you are absolutely right. Thank you for coming in and chatting with Ms.V. I like to hear how y'all feel about things. Okay. Constantly discussing and are comparing. Be leery. I don't want nobody comparing themselves with me. Ain't no two people alike. Ain't no two houses alike. Even if it looked like yours on the outside, it ain't gonna be like yours on the inside. You can go and buy the same car, but I could do some aftermarket on mine and make it look different from yours. But what reason would you have to compare it to mine? Oh, you got a Lexus, I got a Lexus too. Okay, but you paid $40,000 for yours, and I paid $90,000 for mine. I got a sports Lexus, and you got an old box looking one. Come on, that ain't cute. That's cute to you. That ain't cute to me. Stop comparing what you got. Then the minute somebody say something, you upset. There's also red flags for the people that see he doesn't want to go home. It is. It's red flags on both sides. You're right, Keisha. You are absolutely right. Back up. Jennifer, thank you for this discussion. It opens my eyes. Jennifer, I don't need to know. I want to know. All I'm going to say is do open up your eyes. Do listen, okay? Just start watching the signs. They're there. If they're coming home later and they didn't used to come home late like that, it's always going to be something to let you know, especially in a relationship. They ain't got time for you no more. They don't take you nowhere anymore. They don't care about the house no more or what you're going through. They going on these trips on the weekends with the guys. Who gonna sit up? What man gonna have a wife and a family at home and every time you turn around, they out there with the guys? Those guys are more important than you are? Okay. Think. Avoidance of certain serious emotional connection. It stems from fear of repeating past mistakes or a reluctance to open up a vulnerable, painful situation. Let me read that one to you again. Avoidance of serious emotional connection. It stems from fear of repeating past mistakes or a reluctance to open up a vulnerable, painful situation. A lot of things people are going through at the adult stage in life is because of things that traumatize them in their youthful years. Okay, get back up here. And you're welcome, Jennifer. Rico, I feel like everyone around me has a mind of a child. Rico, I'm going to need you to move on, okay? Why would you want to be with around these childlike minded people? Sometimes, which is the problem for these days, the naive people and their choices. But Rico, you got to be making a more mature choice. If you already know this stuff, you need to be finding you a new circle. Every time you go around, I'm sure there's other people out there, I don't know your age, but you just don't know these little few people that have these childlike minds that you in that circle. Come on now, figure this stuff out. Nort Gamer, it's on both sides for sure. For instance, a woman may not have the qualities of what it takes to be a wife. Yes, and maybe they just don't want to leave her right now. They may have a certain time in life they're going to leave. Maybe the children need to graduate from school and get them out the house so they can leave and they won't be hit with child support. It's all kind of reasons out there. I had a friend that always did that. I told her I was getting $500 for Mother's Day, and she called me and said She got 500 for Mother's Day. A problem, red flag. Okay. She could have changed the figure and said, I got 600. I got 550. Girl, I got 525. Mm-mm. But she didn't know he actually gave me 5,000. See, you'd have messed her up for sure if you had called her over there and said, girl, I told you 500 and this man came in here with 5,000. Then you would have seen the real her. Her facial expression, how she took that, everything. Yeah, you can mess them up when they're coming out here acting up. Okay. Hey, Jules, how's it going tonight? Okay. So let's go from there to inconsistent behavior. Emotions all over the place. They hot, they cold. One minute they like it, the next minute they don't. They available, they unavailable. I don't want to be like this, an unstable person. I don't want to be like that. I did, Ms.V. She was done. See, that's one way of getting rid of her. It's all kind of ways. And it's sad that we have to go through life with people like that. But living in these times, I feel like you meet more of them than less of them. And it's kind of sad because at my age, you ought to think people ought to be real. I would just say over 40, period. You ought to be, your life ought to be real as can get, because I remember back when I was in my 40s, I was trying to get my daughter out of college. I was going to have an empty nest egg. I could go and do some of the things I want to do, because all that other time we were doing the Disney stuff, Disney World, Disneyland, Six Flags over Atlanta. Throw the dart over there. Where we going for spring break this year? But it was all about her. Now I can start taking some grown folks trips with some grown folks. Not that I didn't mind going with her, but come on, we've been doing this ever since a little girl. Fifth grade, we rented a limousine. We didn't have a Dave and Buster's on this side, so we went to Dave and Buster's, her and her little friends in the limousine. Put sparkling water in there so they could have their little drinks in the little champagne glass. Helicopter rides from Houston to San Antonio. Just anything I could think about that was different, because I wanted her birthday to be separate from Christmas. She's born on the 19th. Christmas is the 25th. So I always gave her a birthday and not included birthday and Christmas together. COVID exposed some friends for me. Everyone working from home, I got to know sides I never knew were there. COVID did, it exposed a whole lot of stuff, because you were kind of shut in. So it just kind of like almost like an alcoholic. When an alcoholic get to drinking, they'll tell everything. COVID did the same thing. You shut in and ain't nobody to talk to, and all of a sudden you get on the phone with people, or you do be around somebody with mask on, I hope, and just start dropping everything. Okay? Mrs. say dropping knowledge. Alex, hello to all of the queens and kings in the chat. Love, much love. Thank you, Alex. Okay. So let's see what else I had. The last one is different life goals. They don't have anything as compared to you. And they come for you, red flag. They're constantly putting your stuff down. But they don't have anything that even comes close to what you have. Your daughter is the 29th. I kept it separate. Yeah. I was married on the 29th to her daddy, December the 29th. And she was born on December the 19th. And my birthday was February the 19th. And his birthday was January the 19th. So them 19s and 29s was all over the place. Alex says, if you haven't already, please hit that like button. Where's my bell? That's it. You are appreciated by chatting with Ms.V. Thank you. And let me tell you again, they say the three dots. See, I'm showing three dots at the bottom right hand. Where are y'all's like buttons now? Because the last time I was telling people they were up there in the right hand corner. Like button is upper right, and mine are lower right at the bottom. What I see on my screen. Okay. iPhone, they said it's the heart. Thank you, Alex. So we wrapping it up now. They are short-term money games and will do anything. They are desperate for money. I don't want to be around no people that like money more than me. Top right. Thank you, Jewel. Thank you, Yo-Yo. Uh-uh. I don't want money to come ahead of me. I cannot be replaced by no money. You cannot give me enough money. Okay? Um, they can have a partner, but never look at him as a man. You'll find a lot of women and a lot of men that have a partner at home, but would rather come and ask you for money. You for your time, you to take me this place, you to take me that place, you to help the children. Well, to get rid of that little boy in your house, okay? And go get you a real man. And then you get up and get you a better job. And then you will have to do that. I cannot deal with that, okay? I will help you for a while. But if I'm over here by myself, I'm not fixing to do that. Who helping me? Don't I get up at 70 years old and go to work? So I'm supposed to feel sorry for you? No, got me twisted. I have an acquaintance that talks about money every day, all day long. So you know what her mind is. God ain't even in the picture there. Mm-mm. What you laughing at, Yo-Yo? Great topic. I love this. Okay. Um, Thank you. She gets on my nerves talking about money all the time. And you should just tell her, girl, that money is not going, bring her down to MD Anderson, any floor, and especially on that children's floor, and hear those kids hollering. Parents could have given millions to MD Anderson because they run off, a lot of their researchers run off of donations, millions of dollars given to them every year. But just because they check in there don't mean they're going to check out of there alive. And even if they do, they can still have complications for life, even though they have saved them. Okay? This is a research hospital that does cancer every day. And Patrick Swayze wasn't saying, Jacqueline O wasn't saying. They had money. She needs to get a grip on that. Really. She's a gambler, always winning with only a dollar. I don't believe that. These gamblers get on my nerves too because they always telling you about what they won. But when did you lose and how much did you lose? Ain't nobody going to no darn casino winning every time they drop money in there. That's a lie. It ain't even set up like that. No. She money hungry. She is. Very much so. That would get on my nerves. Ooh, for real, for real. Because there's too many things you can talk about other than money. The root of all evil. That's what you want to talk about all the time. That is a rough addiction. Yes, it is. I think most addictions are kind of hard and painful to stop. It doesn't matter what it is. Oh my God, Ms.V. Yes. So, substance abuse. Then we get into that now. That can be a bad addiction. Red flags are there for that also. Slurring of speech, just saying anything and everything. You know when somebody done had too much to drink. A crackhead will steal from his mama. Meths out there on the street, they look bad, bad. It's a little lady down when I'm going to work every morning. She's coming out of one of those crack houses down there. And I hate stopping at this one particular store. I always try to pass it up because she's going to stand outside of there. And every time I see her, she is just drying up and looking worse and worse. And they take on an animal kind of look to me. And she always, you got $1. You got $1. I'm saying to myself, no, I'm not going to feed your habit. She just won 53K, only put $2. Keisha, that woman got some issues. I'm glad that addiction passed me. I know that's right, JP. You got to look up above and say, thank God. Okay? Because it ain't nothing nice to break it. Okay. Keisha is laughing. Going to the bathroom every 30 minutes A car sniff. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's that crap. Uh-huh. Trying to ride that white horse, and you're never gonna get to that place, from what I understand, where that horse took you the first time. You're always gonna be chasing it to try to get back to that very first high, and it's never gonna happen. Okay, she hit a lick. Okay, you got a $1. Oh, y'all talking about the girl? Hold on. I'm going to get this onion for real tonight. I ain't went got it yet, but I'm sick of this. I got to get rid of this. Okay. Miss is laughing. Yo-Yo is laughing. Only person I know always winning, complaining about being broke. Oh no, now see, I'm really not gonna listen to all that. You should tell a girl, as soon as you win, bring that money here so we can put it in a bank account and put my name on that too. So every time you need to get some money out there, I gotta sign too. She gotta be broken. She gotta have it. And it's more than one, it sounds like. Congrats to you, JP, as says Alex. Chasing a ghost. Yeah. That's basically what it is, mister. Keisha is laughing. To just say you got a dollar. Y'all need to quit. You just gotta know, like I was telling you about that lady at the store in the morning, always trying to pull one over on you. You can look at this woman and tell she got some kind of addiction. She drying up every time you see her. She getting smaller and smaller. She's never clean. She always looks dingy and dirty. She's Caucasian, so you know how that skin don't look nice and fresh and clean. Hair sometimes just look matted all up and stuff. It's like, who are your folks? Don't nobody want you? Get some lemon tea and elderberry and ginger. All of that. Well, Jessica told me to go get a white onion and put it on the palm of my foot and put a sock on. So that's what I'm gonna do tonight. When I get off of here, I'm going to get my white onion. Okay. All right. When the relationships move too fast, red flags. Why are they in such a hurry? Why are you in such a hurry? Slow down. It's easy to get into. It's hard to get out of. Controlling behavior. Setting restrictions on you. You got to march to their beat. Red flag, red flag. So that was the red flags that I had tonight. And I am so glad y'all participated in the conversation. Keisha, you are too funny with this woman. I don't know how you deal with this woman, because I'd have been told, sister, you got to go on with all that. That's you too much. Okay? Queen, no, I did not say that, ma'am. What? Did I say Tajista said that? Who told me that? No, not Tajista. It was a knob tiger. I always want you to say something you didn't say. I'm sorry, Tajista. It was knob tiger. You right. It will knock everything out you, Ms.V. Good suggestion, Tajista. Okay, well, hold on. Let me get back up here. So that's Misty. Okay, I got that screenshotted. Okay, let me get down to the bottom. We've come up on our hour and 13 minutes. Okay. Real Spill JP, it is winning. Her losses are probably 10. I can't with you, Keisha. Keisha is a mess tonight, y'all. It would knock everything out of you, Miss V. Good. Okay. What, just gave me something too? Or was it just Misty? We trying to make to just to give the stuff. Okay. I saw hers and I remembered nap tigers from last night. Go to the store, get tea and lemon, tea and elderberry, ginger, lemon. We'll cut the mucus. Go to the store. Is that the same thing the other one was? Okay, wait. I'm going to screenshot that one too. All this going to be at the Kroger? Because what time is it? The drugstore going to be closed. Tajissa is laughing. JP, sugar. Okay. My Egyptian grandma used to put thick onion slices in my sock. That's what Knob Tiger told me. I was saying it was suggested, but it was Knob Tiger. Told me to go get a white onion, cut it, put it in my sock on the ball of my foot, and it would draw everything out. Okay. Wait a minute. On my heels? Okay, she said put it. Well, maybe I'll put one on the ball and the heel. And then when I see y'all tomorrow, this stuff better be gone. If the onion don't do it, then I'm going to the other. And then Thursday, I'm going to the doctor because I think my appointment is Thursday. Uh-oh, I just did some. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. I just removed you, Auntie Mitty. Oh, hold on. Oh, no. Okay. I think I got you back. Yeah. Woo, I just hit the thing and remove you, Auntie. I got you back. Queen, lots of hot tea would clear the mucus. That ain't worked to just, I've been drinking tea. Ain't worked. Okay. Keisha says she enjoyed the conversation. I enjoyed all of y'all tonight. Elderberry and cinnamon leaf. Okay, here's another one. Okay. See, I have to go to the health food store for all that. Okay, getting them down. Alex is laughing at me. And a potato? Dog, I just used all the potatoes yesterday. How come you didn't tell me before? I've been had this for a couple of days now. Yo, I'm not sleeping with no food in my bed. Can't do it. If you keep sounding like me, you would. Oh my God. Apologies if I missed anyone tonight. That's okay. We've had a good time in here. 2 lemons, lemon tea, and ginger and elderberry. This must be something to that elderberry. Helps boost your immune system. Lemon will cut the mucus. I got plenty of lemons in there. I got ginger in there. So maybe I need to do it in some tea tonight. I don't have no elderberry though. Okay. JP say potatoes are good too. Lord, maybe I just need to do me some potatoes and onion on the feet tonight. The onion and the potatoes. Okay? Help me, Jesus. Just to say, yo, not the potato. A potato and an onion and an entire salad. I'm gone. I can't with y'all. Ms.V, wrap it in double socks and use clear wrap around. Okay, I got some of that saran wrap. So when I put it up under there, I wrap it in saran wrap and then put the thick sock on there. Ooh, I'm going to be burning up with that thick sock on there. Okay, Queen, they want you in the grocery shop. I know. And I had all that stuff this weekend. I used the onion and the potatoes. I'm mad at them. Ms.V, how did you get a cold? I don't know. I don't have no clue. I can't say maybe it was the children. I don't know because they keep a cold on that bus. I'm forever cleaning and spraying this stuff we got on there that's supposed to work for 12 hours. But when they sit right on the side of you, and sometimes when you buckling them, they breathing out in your face. And I have one to do it on purpose. Every time I go and I get my head down, what she'll do, I have my mask on too. That's what she'll do, right in my face. And I'm like, I'm going to get you. Stop doing that. And she always wanted to sit with me. You remember the potato too? Oh, shucking ducking now. So if it's gonna draw the stuff out, I guess the potato gonna go black, huh? Drawing the toxins out. No, I don't have on no socks. I got on flip flops, but I got plenty socks. Some I ain't never wore, but I'm gonna get some of them old ones out of there. Okay, you're welcome, Nard Gamer, and thank you for coming in. Like, share, and subscribe. That's what y'all do. Ginger is good. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Third flu. Yes, I use potatoes and onion when I had the C, but it on the heel of the feet and a big rub. Who is this? Okay, yo. All right, y'all. We are out of here for tonight. Okay, I trust y'all. I got it all screenshotted. But in the meantime, I'm gonna put on some clothes. I'm gonna go down there with some pants. I'm gonna wear this t-shirt. I'm going down there and I'm getting my onion and my potato at the Kroger. They will not work. For anyone that had a rodent issue, I'm on the floor. I can't with y'all. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Good night. Love you much. See y'all tomorrow. Too funny.